Why we're celebrating today is a few things. One is we passed 2 million tons of biosolids processing, so that's massive. So really we're built to manage the agency and LA County's biosolids, and we've done that ever since 2008 and never looked back. So amazing accomplishment. We're 1 month away. July 10th will be 3 years with no recordable or lost time incidents. So outstanding safety.
And for all of these years, it's been working, I would say, better than perfect, because we're productive and we're safe and we're compliant. And we couldn't do that without you.
But it's still really nice to be recognized by a support board. So we really appreciate that. So thank you. And if you could pass that on to your board from our team.
It's a pleasure.
Really honored to get to celebrate with you guys again. It was a lot of fun in 2015. Got a little new material for you, and I hope you enjoy it. The name of the poem, 2 million. 2 million tons of biosolids composted at the largest indoor composting facility in America. Infrastructure critical to solid waste management locally in the Inland Empire and regionally in Southern California, and for achieving the state's mission of improving air quality and combating climate change. 2 million tons, 25 biosolids trucks per day, 10 wood amendment trucks per day, 4 stable bedding trucks per day, 1 bucket bedding to 4 buckets wood to 1 truck biosolids, producing Class A exceptional quality nutrient-rich compost from recycled waste, 10 hours per day, 5 days per week. Material has to move. Jose Heredia's loader is down in receiving. Again? Exactly. These 744s are not rated for this harsh indoor environment. 10 years old with 20,000 hours, they can't meet 2023 emissions limits. We need loaders that are not beyond their useful life. Biosolids trucks need to make their second haul. Jose maintains production with a spare loader. Nelson Delgado and Joe Melton troubleshoot the dead loader. Frustrated by break-in work, 744s disintegrating daily. We need heavy-duty loaders. 25 trucks per day, operating at capacity, no cushion, no time to waste, every day, go, go, go. We're short this week. Abel Madrano, how many buckets? 3 hours lost? 3 hours lost on regen? Note that on your work order. Jason Raz wants to know why you aren't hitting your KPI. We need loaders that don't have DPFs. A heavy-duty loader made for mining, the Liebherr 566 X-Power with robust steel elements, oversized axles, anti-corrosive elements, pivots located to enhance leverage. The radiator, accessible at the center to reduce maintenance time. A hybrid hydrostatic mechanical transmission, Tier 4 SCR emissions that are compliant through 2030. No DPF, no regen, no time lost. Made for this brutal environment. It will take time to phase in the Liebherrs. Savvy manager Jeff Ziegenbein applies for an AQMD grant. Decommissions 2 744s by punching a hole in the engine block. Gains $160,000 toward the purchase of the Liebherrs. The future looks brighter. Unless you've operated your entire career with standard mechanical transmissions. Hybrid, a power split driveline, hydrostatic and mechanical, requires time to adapt. Brad Yim and Steve Mrochek slowed down to maintain traction. Chafe against the inefficiency of the hydrostatic drive. Hustle to finish. Unless you're a novice and you don't know any better. Unless you start your career with hydrostatic. Henry Munoz and Alexander Avila increase efficiency with the Liebherrs. Compared to their 744 production, unteachable Alex. Hey, I'm the best you've ever seen. 2 million tons, moving at full tilt every day. At least the day goes fast. At least the carry days are over. At least we're not racing through narrow doors, dodging columns and other loaders. At least technology was improved in a cost-effective manner, producing outstanding benefits that earned the California Water Environment Association Santa Ana River Basin Section Engineering Achievement Award for the IERCF Conveyor Project, which eliminated the high-risk compost carry operation in a restricted area with poor visibility, cutting 13 production hours per week, enabling a change in shift from 980 to 410s, enabling closing the facility on weekends, saving 1 million kilowatt hours annually. Mechanics arrive at 4 a.m., 2 hours pre-production, pre-stage the loaders on the wash pad, perform all checks, oil, fuel, nuts and bolts, inspect the buckets, change filters, blow out dust. Can't enter the building, ventilation is cut at night. Fire up the fans, half an hour to evacuate ammonia and thin the fog. Half an hour for uniform, emails, coffee, work orders, team coordination. Juan Flores, Robert Alcacera, Steve Dennis, Nelson Delgado, and Joe Melton, a seasoned team of professionals. I love working with my team. Together 10 years. We have each other's backs. Work order requires Nelson Delgado to replace the amendment hopper gearbox. Who else is on this? Steve Dennis, what does your work order say? Joe Melton has an order to replace conveyor belts. He's got the crane. Can't change the gearbox without a crane. Michael Smith, did you schedule both of these at the same time? Never mind. Joe's given us the crane. He can't replace the belts without parts. Christopher Stoll secures his respirator, walks the building, notes discrepancies. Troughing rollers need replacement. Humidification system is clogged. Conveyor 19 needs a belt adjustment. Christopher issues SAP notifications, reviewed daily at the YTT meeting. Crew and supervisors prioritize, plan, and schedule. Aaron Bowen and Michael Smith fight dense software, SAP made for global operations. Not transparent, powerful, but not user-friendly. The recent add-on of Pasta software yields higher visibility, multiple dashboards, drag and drop, improves the ability to make meaningful schedules. Part of the broader goal, every time a complete package, step-by-step repair protocol, bill of materials, safety measures, nuances of the equipment with parts in hand, verified in advance. Reliability-centered maintenance is the future. Vibration and oil analysis, thermal imagery, ultrasound for precise lubrication, a sensor on every bearing. Remote monitoring notifies via cell phone. No more run to fail. Preventative maintenance minimizes break-in work. Aaron Bowen is building a world-class maintenance department that has earned, through technological innovation and the implementation of best practices, the eRepublic and AT&T Special Districts West Operations Technology Innovation Award. 2 million tons transported by equipment and machinery, maintained by 5 friends who do not hesitate to get their hands dirty to do the worst of jobs in a confined space, digging the plug out of a hopper. Work order requires Robert Alcacera to replace troughing rollers on conveyor 11 before operators arrive. No replacement rollers in stock. Short-staffed in accounting. Payments backlogged. Account closed. Robert finds a workaround, scavenges parts from a redundant conveyor, preserves the 6 a.m. start time, giving operators a chance of hitting their KPIs. Staffing challenges, unprecedented, silver tsunami of retirees. Pandemic impact on job market, fewer applicants. Jeff Ziegenbein, Jeff King, and Aaron Bowen struggle to fill long-standing vacancies. Operator, senior maintenance technician, E&I tech. Is Juan Barajas here? Yeah. Welcome, Juan Barajas. Do we ever need you? But safety first. Karen Elliott will teach you CPR, first aid, and AED operation. She brought us all up to speed. Adrian Fernandez will line you out on tailgate safety courses. Adrian cleared out our backlog. Our safety completion certs are up to date. Outstanding benefits. Banked vacation and sick leave send Jeff King hustling day to day to put operators in cabs. Omar Negret, forget about weeding the biofilter today. Please cover loadout. We have 1 vacancy. We're down 2 operators. Alexander Avila, work out a class till we get that filled. Steve Dennis and Nelson Delgado radio to enter active for sprinkler maintenance. Henry Munoz stands down, moves 3 rows away, stops feeding the hopper. Stand down policy. No exceptions. Keeps everyone safe. 2 million tons, blended and composted through teamwork and a strong culture of safety that earned the California Water Environment Association Plant Safety Award for working over 2 years with no recordable or lost time accidents. Biosolids truckers, typically thin at the holidays, extremely short during the pandemic. The city of San Bernardino got a regulatory waiver to store biosolids in fields. This is unheard of. IEUA's major hauler could not cover loads. Their trucks were down, couldn't get parts. Pandemic disruption of the supply chain. LACSD's haulers couldn't find drivers. Storage silos might top out. The county hired sub-haulers. Cut loads to Yuma, pulled loads from landfill, sent to IERCA an increase of 3,000 tons per year. IEUA service population is on the rise, more biosolids. RP2 can't go to drying beds in winter. The biosolids content the solids content decreases and the biosolids volume goes up. Erratic feedstock tonnage, feast or famine. Pressure to manage spikes. Trucks arrive late in the day. Steve Mrochek can't make the all-hands meeting. The floor will get even tighter. $2 million tons, moved with pride that we get the job done through the innovative application of technology that strengthens facility and regional energy resilience, that earned the California Association of Sanitation Agencies Award of Excellence for Innovation and Resiliency for the IERCA Battery and Solar Project. A first of its kind combination wind and solar renewable energy to battery storage, supplemented by utility power to battery storage that saves $200,000 annually. Twin redundant wildcats. Screen fine compost for market from chunky overs for recycling. When they're not down, when a tire isn't blown, when the motor isn't overheated. Forklift tires constantly spin, driving the drum, heat up, melt, bubble, blow out. The screen is down, material can't move, operations are jammed. Juan Flores and Robert Alcacera install a manual conveyor to shift feedstock to the redundant Wildcat. Nelson Delgado on the crane suspends that 500-pound tire while Juan unbolts the wheel. Robert helps jockey the tire off the anchors, take it to the shop, and press a new tire on the wheel. A new tire might not last a day, never a week. Tires fail 3 times a week, sometimes twice a day. Abominable wildcats. No interim support for 40 feet. Mid-span deflection fatigues metal. Catastrophic failure twice. The entire drum replaced. Detestable wildcats. The electric motor spins a hydraulic pump that turns a hydraulic motor that spins forklift tires that turn the drum. Rube Goldberg design. Electric motor overheats, add a custom cooling package. Add jacked wheels to provide more support over 40 feet. Frankenstein Wildcats. Screen failures reduce throughput, deplete inventory, sales outstrip production. Michael Coulomb, radios for one more truck. Turns away Viramontes. Supervisors Aaron and Jeff find a cure at a trade show, the West Salem Machinery Titan screen. Steel wheels and a chain drive, no rubber melting. Plenty of intermediate support, no mid-span deflection, purely electric, no hydraulics. Quiet machined steel, clean, no dribbling of material. Not limping anymore, relief from the perpetual break-in work. Until Abel Madrano in Loadout reports poor quality compost. Chunky overs are passing through. Shut it down. Inspection reveals holes in the bolted Titan screens that flex and break. Upgrade to the manufacturer's tension screen. $15,000 for a set that fails in 200 hours. The promised life was 6,000 hours. Aaron presses for a custom solution. Engineers insist equipment under warranty must be serviced by the manufacturer. Another set of tension screens, another $15,000. Another failure at 1/30th the life. Aaron presses. Engineers insist. Another set of tension screens, another $15,000. Another failure. And again. And again. Jeff Ziegenbein backs Aaron's custom solution, a heavy-duty tension screen. Jeff King and Jason Raz spur creativity to develop Aaron's concept. Stainless steel, extra anchorage, strong, stout clamping bars, J-hooks with stainless steel backing plates. The screen can move and bounce instead of bend and break. This stronger custom screen offers forgiveness for wet material, one less source of frustration. At last, the screening fiasco from day one is over. 2 million tons composted and screened through the leadership and camaraderie of experts in their craft that earned the California Water Environment Association Santa Ana River Basin Section Engineering Achievement Award for the Titan screen installation. Operations must comply with permits, regulations, and standards. CalRecycle, AQMD, STA, EPA 503. Jason Rotz monitors time and temperature of composting piles for PFRP and VAR. Cooks biofilter samples for moisture content. Pulls ammonia samples for emissions test. Demonstrates 100% compliance. Jason writes work orders, tracks efficiency, monitors production, flags deviations, compiles data for reports that demonstrate the outstanding performance of IERCF. Adrian Fernandez assists Z with the calendar, special projects, meeting prep, budget, finances, accounting, purchase requests, and vendor relations. Adrian specializes in board packages, takes pride in keeping agendas and meetings on track, liaises with the county's board secretary, and swiftly integrates last-minute changes. Alyssa Talker, jack of all trades, scales operator, admin backup, loader lubrication with ultrasound, eager to learn and ready to jump in. Whatever is needed, Alyssa has it handled. 12 trucks per day of exceptional quality compost, distributed to consumers for use in landscaping, agriculture, and parks. Marcus Colon manages customer relations, markets Soil Pro to farmers, cities, schools, explains the water retention benefits of soil treated with compost. 2 million tons composted at a one-of-a-kind facility with meticulous monitoring and reporting that earned the Los Angeles County Sanitation District's Good Corporate Citizen Award in recognition of regulatory and permit compliance. Jeff Ziegenbein manages the nation's largest indoor composting facility, a mine inside a warehouse that utilizes one of the largest biofilters in the world to eliminate odors for urban neighbors. Jeff's expertise and foresight made it possible for 2 million tons of biosolids to be composted in a cost-effective, environmentally safe manner while maintaining an outstanding safety record and perfect environmental compliance. With the support of an engaged board, Jeff innovates to achieve the IERCA mission to protect the environment by converting waste products to high-quality compost through sustainable biosolids management. His standards of excellence in production, marketing, and distribution earned the United States Composting Council Large Compost Manufacturer of the Year Award for the aggregate accomplishment of modifying and expanding the conveyor system to improve efficiency and safety, replacing the unreliable screen to improve efficiency and morale, upgrading obsolete loaders to a robust model that extends by 7 years the emissions compliance horizon, harnessing available technology to optimize power supply through a first-of-its-kind combined solar, wind, utility power charging of batteries that lowers power costs and adds resilience to the grid, and enhancing compost quality through moisture addition, metals removal, and plastics removal. 2 million tons of biosolids managed at an incomparable facility by people of heart. To quote the poet Jason Rotz, "My craft allows me to move anything in the world. I possess a skill set that the majority of the population does not have. I am the last of a dying breed of people who are not afraid to get their hands dirty."